we're sitting here with Mordechai Ben David in the base magician, his home here in Seagate, Brooklyn. And just for some of our viewers, maybe you can just let us know a little bit about what the community of Seagate is like before the storm.
Well, we moved in here in 1979. It was a small community at the time, which grew. We have approximately 250 Frum families here. And it's a very, very tight, close-knit community. Everyone participates at everyone's simcha. If someone's giving a kiddush or a simcha, everyone is there. It's like, really, it's like, I would say, a big bungalow colony, if you can say. Very, very close. Everyone is intertwined. There are a lot of relatives also living around there. My mechutton lives there, my son, my daughter, and everyone has family all over. So it's really a very beautiful, quiet community. People who were 20 minutes away from Borough Park, people come out here for the first time from Borough Park or Flatbush or anywhere, they say, what? This is Brooklyn? It is so peaceful, it's quiet. You walk out on the street, you never see balagan, never see people, there's no honking, there's no, you find parking. It's a different life. When I go into Borough Park here for 5 minutes, I'm busy. So this is the community. Baruch Hashem is beautiful. Rabbi Meisels is the Rav here for many, many years since the beginning. We have several bottom midrashim, five main bottom midrashim. There's 3 mikvahs. It's really, really nice. It's very diversified. There's Litvish, there's modern, there's American, there's Chassidish, there's all types of Chassidim. There's Lubavitch and Belz and Satmar, and everyone's living together. It's really, really beautiful.
And tell us a little bit about your personal experience when the storm came. Did you stay?
Well, first of all, since I live here, this is the 4th storm we weathered. But it was nothing ever close to what we had this time. We stayed here until 5 in the afternoon, and the height of the storm they were saying was going to be at 8 at 9 o'clock. The high tide was going to be at 9 o'clock, and when I saw the waves getting really, really out of control, I said to my wife, it's time to leave. She didn't want to, but I actually had to force her to come to Borough Park, and I'm very happy we did, because some people were stuck in their homes and they thought that life was over for them. The water was just coming up, and they didn't know when it's going to stop. It was very, very scary.
And of the 250 or so families, how many would you say every single family was affected by the...
Basically, Seagate was covered in water approximately between 5 and 10 feet, depending on where you were. But the entire community was covered in water. You see those photos from the different states where they had the tsunamis and then whatever they had. That's what Seagate looked like at the time. So every single basement here in this community was destroyed up in the basement. It was devastation. Everyone that lives here got. People think a little water in the basement. A little water in the basement, big deal. First of all, it's not water; it's mud, and it came into everyone's house. We had 5 feet, 5.5, 6 feet of water, 5.5 feet of water. Other houses had up to 10 feet, up to the ceiling, up to the first floor, and everything in that basement, whether it's the water heater, whether it's the air conditioning units, whatever it may be. Whatever you had there, and many people keep all their belongings in the basement. I know someone down the block who has a small house with 5 kids, and they kept all the clothing in the basement. They were left without a shirt on the back, garnished.
And how about cars as well?
Every single car that was in Seagate was destroyed. I came here and I saw the matzav. Unfortunately, what it is, my house was my recording studio was destroyed completely, and all our belongings in the basement. I had also a stock of CDs down there, thousands of them, which I supplied to the wholesalers. So that was destroyed, but it's only money. Thank God nobody got hurt. Nobody in the community got hurt, thank God. Many houses completely collapsed.
I should point out that although we said we're sitting in your home, we have lights here, but there's no power. This is now just
there's no power. There's no power in the entire Seagate. They had promised us power back last Thursday. We're still waiting for that day to come. Of course, we passed that day, but hopefully it'll come on one of these days.
And you're sleeping in your home presently?
I'm sleeping in the home. It was freezing last night, but we had good quilts and covers, and we covered ourselves. Just a part of the nose was sticking out, but otherwise.
And we've just been here maybe a half an hour, and we see the community seems very ba'achdus, people coming by, checking on everybody.
The amount of volunteers that came by here to help pump water out of the basement, they came with pumps and with generators, food, they're bringing food, and there's the Borough Park Shomrim set up a command center. And everyone.
How many families would you say are back in living in their homes now from the Frum community? And
people are coming and going. The people coming during the day because they have to help clean out the basements, and they help to pump out the water. Not many are living in their homes this moment, but Shabbos, for instance, we had about, I'd say, 3 million of people were here, out of 250 families, which is very little. But it was a beautiful Shabbos. We stayed here right here in this apartment. Had about a bunch of boys that came, Babish boys were here had a Gishmak Shabbos. It was very positive, very good energy. It's really, really great. Baruch Hashem.
And what are the current needs of the members of the community?
Well, the current needs are from the basic needs of everyone is to replace the basements themselves. All the walls need to be ripped out, all the floors, because it's all from the moisture, so it's all become moldy, which is dangerous, as we all know. All the boilers, all the heaters. FEMA has been promising to come around. They're coming very slowly, and they told me on the phone, the most they will give is up to X amount of dollars, I think it's $30,000 for structural damage only. And they're going to put up a fight. That's how it usually works. They put up a fight. They want the insurance company to pay, but the insurance company doesn't pay for this kind of thing, for flooding. Nobody can get flooding insurance here in Seagate. There were very, very few that were able to get something a year ago. That's the situation. So that's the minimal. There's people who lost their clothing. People who lost everything they own. There's a couple of houses on the beach, 45th Street, for instance. Complete house wiped out. Next to that is Dr. Cohen. Half of his house is gone. And there's the Korn family from the Korn Bakery. His house has to be knocked down and rebuilt. His brother-in-law, Berkowitz, also from the Korn family. His house also gone. There's someone who built a brand new house, Greenbaum, Heshe Greenbaum. And he had a simcha hall, and he built specially for simchas. The people should have a place to make simchas and Shabbos. The whole foundation of the bottom is tilted. The whole house is. So there's a lot. We're talking about millions of dollars. They're trying to assess each house, the value, but at this point we don't know what it is. But it's really, really bad. It's really devastation.
People are in need, basically, A to Z.
Yeah, A to Z.
So that's what we're all about right now, trying to raise some funds through the 5K to recover. And do you have any words of encouragement, maybe for potential participants?
Well, I think that anyone that there's certain mitzvahs that come around once in a lifetime. I think this is one of them as well. Because a storm like this, we all know, has not been in the United States. It's one of the heaviest storms that ever hit the United States. They said the last one in this area was in 1939, so that's almost 100 years ago. And this is real tzedakah. People who were left without anything. People who don't have food on the table. People who don't have what to wear. They need new textbooks for the kids. They need clothing for the kids. Outfits for the kids. It's terrible. So whoever wants to participate in this 5K run, so not only is it a healthy thing to do. I don't know if you know, but I'm a brisk walker. For years I've been walking. We have the boardwalk right outside. Thank God it was not destroyed, so I have something left. And so besides the health part of it, it's a very nice thing. You can get together and do the right thing. But this is especially an extra bonus that you get, the tremendous mitzvah of encouraging others to join and sponsor. And it's really tzedakah.
Thanks for your time. We wish you hatzlacha for your family and the entire community.
Thank you. Thank you for your help.